of the net. I am Countess Rose, and we're back! Welcome to Two Mares Review, where we review anything from character design to fanfiction. I'm here with my co-host, Fire Scales.
Hello!
And today we're reviewing, well, before we say what we're reviewing, I would like to bring attention and offer a round of applause to Miss Fire Scales, who finally graduated college!
We're in the ring!
Okay.
I've just been doing nothing but playing Pokemon Moon for the past week or so, you know. Nothing really productive.
Speaking of Moon, we are reviewing a story written by Mr. Penstroke. So in fact, it is still the holiday season. We will be reviewing the sequel story to his past sins, Winter Bells. So, Fire Scales, would you like to give a synopsis of the story?
Oh, okay. So we start out with Twilight Sparkle, and you might have to help me with this. It's really long. And our dear little Nyx. And they're going to be traveling to Canterlot to basically spend Heartswarming Eve with her family, have the royal couple show up as well, and just enjoy the experience. However, their enjoyment is thwarted by
very nosy reporter.
Oh gosh, yes. A very nosy reporter named Column?
I believe so, yeah.
Column and Quick Snap, his helper.
Mm-hmm, his photographer.
And also just inward family drama.
Sounds like a normal Christmas.
We don't talk about that. And just how things go and how Nyx gets accepted by mainly Shining Armor and Twilight's family.
Yeah, Shining Armor is the main stumbling block here. First off, I would like to say, for any new fanfic writer, editors can be your friend. This story in particular has gone through 5 editors according to the credits.
Yeah, and when I looked at the first chapter, I saw the 5 editors, and I was like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be well written, and it is. The grammar's good, the writing's good,
the characters are believable. I love Lumberjack so much.
Oh yeah, he was my favorite too.
Oh my gosh, I can hear his thick accent in my head.
Mm-hmm. And Discord I thought was well written as well.
Yeah, Discord's kind of hard to write. I think, what was your favorite character, would you say, in the entire story?
Lumberjack.
Lumberjack.
I mean, he just reminds me of that jolly old dwarf who sells Christmas trees. I mean, that's, who likes to share stories by the campfire and drink, holiday drinks. And I was like, man, that sounds so good. Although, one thing that kind of made me curious was, he thought when he was chasing Nyx at the end, he thought she was a cat, and he picked her up by a back leg. Uh-huh. And I was like, is that how you normally pick up your kitties?
Well, that's what you do when you pick the cat up that's running away.
Well, no, you run and pounce that poor thing, not pick it up by its back leg.
Well, you're not a grandfatherly lumberjack chasing what he thinks is a black cat.
Oh gosh, he's so portly in the story, and yet he's like, I chop down wood, and I'm like, how? You waddle along?
I think he's more bulky than portly. I picture him more like beefed up and like
probably a combination of
combination. He's kind of like that jolly old grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Say he's Santa.
He does exist.
So, the general gist of the story, Nyx's acceptance into the family, I think, is the major drama, besides the side story of the reporters, who have a little bit of a vendetta against her. My good sir, you are chasing a filly. This is not a good road to go down.
I know, my respect for Quick Snap went up when he left.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you, sir, you are fine.
Yeah,
you're good.
He's fine. Call him, you need to listen to your sister before she cracks your head open from trying to smack some sense into you.
Imagine what Luna would have done, because Luna was in there for a little bit, and then she was like, oh yeah, go get the sister instead.
Yeah, I was like,
the Princess of Dreams will go in and realize you were chasing a child, my dear sir. Let me beat you up not only on physically, but mentally.
Is there a particular part of the story that you just really enjoyed?
The nightmare scene was interesting with
Nyx's nightmare at the end.
Yeah, Nyx's nightmare, just with all the bells and ringing and whatnot.
Yeah, that was Shining Armor's turning point, which I can understand Shining Armor's restraint on accepting Nyx, because this would have been the second time he's been brainwashed.
Poor guy.
Because in the first story, which happens after a Camelot wedding, obviously, he is brainwashed by Chrysalis and then again by Nightmare Moon.
He tries so hard.
He tries so hard, but he can never avoid mares who want to screw with his head.
Every mayor wants to brainwash him this time of year.
Apparently. The dreamscape of Nyx's subconscious was actually really interesting as well. Because she does feel very alone at this time. She's like, pretty much everyone she should be trusting. Like, she wants to have a relationship with her Uncle Shining Armor, and it's just like crushing to her when she finds out that he doesn't trust her. He just thinks she's a plague, pretty much.
And, hearing that, he's like, I mentally abuse her to make sure she doesn't brainwash me. I'm like, gosh, dude, you're going a little too far. I mean, that was rough.
Just like, because like, usually when people think about someone's mind, like, physical representations of the people we love, I thought the ideas of having them inscribed on bells was actually really interesting.
Because of what Twilight brought up.
Twilight's love of the bells and what they mean. And I thought that was actually very interesting symbolism, because it does take all types of bells to make a song, and it does take all types of people to make a family.
Pretty much.
I think my favorite part was, I think it's a tie between the dinner scene at the hotel where Twilight Velvet is pretty much kissing her boss's flank.
Oh, I was wanting to melt into the computer and shake that mare. I was like, woman, you are transparent as anything.
And then the following morning, when she and Nyx have a very nice little family moment where she's showing her the family photo album, and it's just reminiscing with her granddaughter. And I'm just like, this is adorable. And then another scene was the very end with the party at the castle.
Yeah.
Because Shining Armor was still in the doghouse, so to speak, with Cadence.
Oh, when he said that dreaded line, for those who don't know, I am married. And let's just say, I understand Cadence. Husbands can derp. And so when he said that, the fire in my heart was angry. I was like, ooh, you shall burn in hell for that.
What Shining Armor had said, he pretty much made a mockery of what Cadence does, because she spreads love, and he was just like, yeah, for a mare who spreads love, like those tacky, chalky, hot you give it horse and hoofs day, and I was like, oh, dang.
I mean, like, you said that not only to your wife, but to a princess.
Yes, I'm like, good sir, you shall be sleeping on the couch for a month.
Well, not only that, he's bringing her breakfast to bed for a month, he's massaging her hooves for probably a week or a month as well.
Oh, he's doing that anyway after what we found out at the very end.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know.
But for a good reason after that. But yeah, he's kind of, yeah.
I was like, gosh, dude, jerk move.
Yeah, but then Nyx wants to, because after this point, Nyx and Shining Armor have become on more friendly terms, and he's actually being a good uncle.
Mm-hmm.
And so her and her friends, the Kingmar Crusaders, try to mend the rift between him and his wife. And
they screw up.
Oh my gosh, the idea of having Cadence being allergic to mistletoe.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like so kind of out of left field idea, but it's just like, I believe that.
It's just one of those random things, because we never know that somebody's allergic to something unless we stumble upon it. That's usually how they're found out, and so
unless they wear wristbands, like, hey, do not give me peanuts.
Yeah, and when they messed up, and I was just like, there's my Crusaders.
Oh, I love them so. But yeah, having to take care of your wife after she got doused by what makes her very allergic, and breaks out in hives and makes her all puffy, can actually be helpful, because he pretty much just shoved her in the snow. It's like, okay,
yeah,
trying to wash off the mistletoe,
the oils.
Yeah, I'm just like.
One scene I really appreciated was very end where Discord was compromising. He was like, we're going to have a little bit of my chaos fun with the food circus, but then we'll just talk afterwards.
Yeah, I think that was a really interesting, because, like, I like how Discord is written in Pinstrokes stories. Especially in the other story, which we're not going to talk about because you haven't read it. You still need to read more of this man's work.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to read it. I didn't have to translate bad English to more regular English.
Mm-hmm. If there is not an audio drama of this story yet, there needs to be.
I think that would be really cool, and I also liked the vocabulary bank in this. You know, there was some words I did not know and I had to go look up, and that was kind of fun to it made me ffocus on the story because I'll be reading along and be like, oh, what does that mean? I'll look it up. So
yeah, the vocabulary is very high. It was just a pleasure to read because it feels like an actual story and well thought out and. Any of his stories involving Nightmare Moon and all the side stories are very good. This is a rather older story. It's from the beginning of the fandom, like in 2002, in 2012. Where is my brain? Happy New Year!
You left it at work, remember?
I know I did.
Yeah.
Ugh. I left it under the desk next to the computer. Ugh.
Hey, I'm still washing mine out with soap. With a touch of bleach. Because you never know.
Yeah, that's not what I showed you.
No. I'm just trying to wash all the stuff I don't need from college anymore.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun time. The beautiful cover art that was done by Silpho, who's a wonderful artist, by the way. Go and check out her DeviantArt.
Has good perspective.
Very good.
Lighting can be pushed a little bit. There looks like there isn't much brightness coming from the lanterns themselves, but it's okay, I guess.
Yeah, this is one of her older works. Of course, this was from 4 years ago, and her style and skills has drastically improved. Like some of her newer stuff is phenomenal. I want to steal some of her talent.
You know that's rude, right?
I know it's rude, but I'm just like, can you share, please?
That you can do. Ask, don't take.
Oh.
I like, again, the tower kind of shows her nightmares. The tower full of bells. Mm-hmm. And that I appreciate. And the festivities. The garlands, the lights, the candy canes, whatnot. It's a very good picture to show like the winter, because it's set in winter, and the bells, and there's obviously bells in the tower, so it kind of shows both elements in the picture that marries well with the title.
It marries well with the title, also as a good representation of the story, but it doesn't give too much away. Mm-hmm. It's not, okay, here's a general gist of what the story is. It's basically Nyx dealing with her first Christmas. Yep. Her literal first Christmas. Ever. Because she was born by magic and immediately grew to a filly. Merry freaking Christmas.
Ho ho ho. Is this what you wanted?
Yes, her first Christmas ever. Her uncle hates her. She's being chased by reporters who want to pretty much have her thrown in Tartarus because of something that happened with his sister. And everything else is pretty much fine, except her grandmother being her grandmother.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, did your grandmother stick you in those scratchy holiday dresses? Or was that your mother?
That was more my mother. It was more so for any kind of choir performances, and we needed to wear wintry clothes. And oh gosh, I think I have slightly sensitive skin on my arms because there's some of the sweaters that I just cannot wear because they're so itchy.
Oh, those cheap velvet dresses they always made us wear when we was 5 or 6 around Christmas time. I'm just like, I don't want this.
Mm-hmm. I was like, Mom, I knew it. You hate me. Because I had a sweater that had snowmen having a snowball fight. Yeah.
That is a scene of carnage.
Yep.
Because we think too much like that.
Yeah, pretty much. I saw that scene. I was like, oh, you poor child. I know what you're going through.
Still enjoyable, but overall, the story is cute, fun, makes you think a little bit. Pretty much anything that this man does is amazing. Pinstroke, I probably need to read more of your fics. I'm still working through your Nyx saga, I guess is what you would call it. You need to read the rest of it. Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. I think you would really enjoy Past Sins, seeing that you are a fan of Nightmare Moon. And I believe that pretty much covers our thoughts. Yeah. We shall be hopefully doing this more regularly again now that we are calming down from school a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, or whatever you celebrate this holiday season.
All of the above.
All of the above. And I hope you'll have a very happy new year. Hopefully it will not be a repeat of 2016, because man, did this year suck!
Hey, I graduated from college.
That is the one good thing.
Yay!
Out of 28,000 other catastrophes.
Okay, fine. I'll sit in my little bubble and say 2016 was good for me.
Yes, it was.
I graduated college.
You graduated college. We still got Trump.
Y'all have a happy holidays, happy new year. Eat lots of food.
Yes. And until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.